not been to Volcano Manor, have I? Farfig Nugan. I got a long way to go. But a lot of ride past, so. This guy, giant pain in my ass. Mushroom. So, good question. My week's going pretty well, all things considered.
Is a customer? Well,
But here's what's interesting. So someone came on earlier and said that New Game 8 is the same as 7. That I've maxed out my new games. I couldn't say one way or the other without doing some research. But I will say that I am finding New Game 8 to be way harder. Maybe it's because I played through using a different... maybe my New Game 7 was a different build. I don't know. But I, for one, did not... I, for one, have found New Game 8 to be significantly harder than New Game 7. But maybe my read is incorrect. It's the only way I can think of how to put it. Yeah, it's you basically do the same stuff. So going if it is in fact true that 7 and 8 are the same, then the build that I'm using, which is apparently really good against Consort Radon, is in fact really terrible against everything else. So I can't really say, you know, it feels harder. Some of the kills have been significantly harder than they were the last time I played through, but I'm not also going to make the claim that it's, you know, like blatantly obvious. It just feels like they have a lot more hit points. But if New Game 7 is really where everything maxes out, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying my experience, again, it's this build is, I think, a fairly weak build, except against a boss that would otherwise just beat the ever-loving stuffing out of you. So, wrong place. PC. I'm playing on desktop. I'm heading to Volcano Manor, by the way, for those that are curious. I thought it was at 9, not 7, but what do I know? This is the first time, this tune is the first one I played past New Game 2. That's funny. Machine is confused. Oh, are you having fun? Because that's the important part. Play how you want to play, have fun, and avoid farming runes. It's the 3 pieces of advice I have that are sort of generic whole game advice. Gotta love that rot. The first computer that I owned was an Apple IIe. The first computer that I used was a Commodore PET 2001. The first programming I did was in BASIC, but it was Apple BASIC, so it had an extended language set. Actually, no, I take it back. I program on the PET, the Commodore PET 2001.
Welcome, dear customer. Well, can you please? I'm hungry.
All right. First video game that I played. Let me attempt to answer. It's funny. The first video game that I played was not a computer game at all. It was Pong. Before the Apple, I had an Atari 2600, but before that, I played Pong on and Pac-Man after that on tabletop machines in a place I used to hang out at. It's a video court, feeding the quarter video game kind of thing. Oh shit, these are the crazy people. Oh no, I want to go back this way. Wrong way, I think. Yep, there's the bridge. So the first truly memorable video game I played on the computer was Wizardry. Don't be so stressed out about stats. It's actually an easy mistake to make. Yeah, twiddly knobs, yep, with a button on the side. Oh yeah. Here's the thing. The game has been beaten at level 1. Stats are not everything. What happens is that people get addicted to... people get addicted to the... Hold on, sorry. People get addicted to rune farming, and they shouldn't. That becomes their thing, is rune farming. And you definitely should not get addicted to rune farming. Because no amount of stats will correct the fact that if you're not doing things the right way, that shit won't work. Jesus. Just can't reach this guy to hit him. Ah, boo. Ah, boo. How's that guy not fall over the edge? Because you know if that shit happened to me, I'd be dead. There we go. Now he's got rot. This is just irritating. Finally. I would... So, here's the thing. Look. I've not bought anything online, and I never would. There is... The game is hard. It's supposed to be. That's the point. That's what makes the game enjoyable. If buying stuff online makes you happy and doing all of that, that's great. Do that. When was the last time you played a game with cheats available and the game stayed fun after you started using cheats? And I don't mean builder games like Minecraft, right? I mean, you know, any single player game that you've played where it was fun even though there was no challenge to it. The key is to learn to play the game the way it was designed. Nothing more, nothing less. People that bitch at you about, oh, that's cheesing. If it was cheesing, it wouldn't be part of the game. Play the game the way it was designed. Do the things that you were meant to do. There's no mystery to any of that. And I think that's one of the things that people, you know, they miss. They think that, like, the game is somehow defined by, you know, you having to do everything at level 1 with a club, or a no-hit game, or whatever. Those are things you should do when you've already beaten the game a whole bunch and have nothing else to work on. Why am I going crazy here? Ah, that's why. Okay. Yeah, I'm at Volcano Manor. I came in the back door. I came into it without using any of the teleporter or invite tricks. I came into it, and I'm not even here for Reichard's. Anyway, learn the aspects of the game that make the game playable. Oh yeah, that you've got to just be far away and like hit him with arrows until he's poisoned. That kind of thing.
Aren't we rarely fascinated? So, about the bow, if you have, rise with your decision. Now you believe the drawing room. I am Tanit. Use the key.
There's really only one thing I want to do here anyway, which is this. Why do they make these stupid little doors take so long to open? I don't care about any of that. Just get it opened up. I want to go back here. Now, is this the weapon I want to use? Oh. Speed. That's funny. I forgot I'd done that. Oh no, I don't want speed. My dex is high enough, I don't need speed. Oh, maybe I will keep that. And just go heavy on the defense. Yeah. I don't care about any of you. This guy, on the other hand, he actually gives me nightmares. Not so bad anymore. Yeah, and I mean, buying anything video game stuff on the internet is basically a scam. You know, one of my kids bought a whole bunch of stuff for like War Thunder, right? And now he doesn't play War Thunder anymore. You know what he's got for all of that? Nothing. You know, and that's ultimately the thing. What? Crap. For that, I stab you again. Oh, yeah. Actually, what's really crazy is if you go back and you look at... Oops. What many of the games... If you, like, when I go back and I play an old game that for me was, like, immersively real, but now is garbage. Not because it is garbage, but because my memory of it was very different. You know, back then it felt like it was real. What? Why didn't you... What? Oh my god. Hitbox much? Good lord. Let's open this up. I think so. At least they're all very similar. I don't think there are any with unique movesets. But I can't say that with 100% certainty, because some of them are in tighter spaces than others. Like, there's a, There's one that's in a pretty tight cave, and there's another one in a huge open area. And I suspect that any difference in the movesets aren't because the two mobs are different, but because the environments that they're in are different. I don't know if that made any sense. Oh, hell. Oh, yeah, there's one really close. That's for sure. Are you on a PC or are you on a console? Dylan. I'm on a PC, man. Can't join your game, sorry. Holy cow. That guy really hits. And, come to think of it, actually, Black Flame Monk. I'm not sure you can go up from there too. You mean where I got in the thing and went up? Yes, there's a different elevator that takes you down. And this location should be recognizable, because that's what gives you this shortcut. Yep, yeah, the worm is definitely down. There's more than just that down, actually. Do you know about the other way you can go down? Here, I'll show you something else that you can look at. Hold on, let me backstab this guy. Because I can. Alright. I'm going to give you a hint. Prepare to have your mind blown. Or not. If you see a body that's positioned like this one is, where it's down like that, that almost always means there's a place where you can go down. See that shelf right there? Surprise! Did you ever see this? There you go. Now, as you hop down these, be careful. These are not as friendly and easy as they look. Just giving you the heads up. Oh, that was on. Ha, that's funny. Oh, what's this? How does a smoldering butterfly survive that? Of course, if you're standing this close to lava, you'd be pretty much dead. This is the one you really got to watch out for. Pretty cool, huh? There's even a whole thing here. Hey, John Goon. I'm gonna skip stuff. I'm skipping a few things, but you can explore around a little bit more. Now, what you want to watch out for is look at the ground. You don't have any choice, but you want to be cognizant of the fact that you're going to drop. So here's a couple things that you can do. Make sure, obviously, you've got your buffs and everything, because anytime you drop down... Oh, yeah, totally. And here's something else you can do. When you know you've got a cracked ground like that, in almost every situation, you can do this. Drop a light stone, and it'll go right through the floor to wherever the bottom is. Ow! Oh, shoot, wrong one. Now, here's what's interesting, is where this leads you to. That is not an easy fight. Just to be clear, it's an easy fight because I'm level 400. But that is normally not an easy fight. It's two of those things in a tight space. Yuck. So, this actually takes you outside Volcano Manor. I'll open up the map to over here, to this spot. And if you go over, I'm not going to run into it, but there's a Submariner over in that area if you need one. But this is not what I was heading for. I want to go back to Prison Town Church, I think. So, just showing you there's another place you can go. By the way, you can use that whole area to jump around, whoops, over here. These rooftops and collect whatever goods there are down there and travel around, so there's a lot to see. There's a lot of exploration available. Who do I want? Yeah, I'll use that guy. The Spirit Ash that I'm using, by the way, is Telu. It's from the DLC. Ha ha! It's kind of cool when they have these things that actually move around you. It's not the only time it happens, but you don't always necessarily recognize it. So, this is a very heavy build, and I'm very reliant on the ability for this sword to do rot damage. And the problem is that that won't always work. Oh, that was so close. Near. I hate these Iron Maidens. They're so irritating. Oh, that's really hard to fight. Again, they're the... What? Ah! That guy. Ah! That was rough. He just blasted right through my protection. Oh, yeah. This game punishes stupid. Okay, tip number 2. Which I didn't even think of. Oh, yeah, he just blasted me. All right, so a little hint. One of the reasons he blasted me is because... Oh, I didn't have that. Nope, that doesn't matter. All right, little hint. If you know that you might be using the lift over and over again, see how I stepped past it? This is just a habit to get into. Now when I run over it, it'll automatically send it back down. Handy thing. That dude was crazy. I think I was not full health when I got there because of that thing. But let's not mess around again. Already have that sword, by the way. That's one of 2 mobs that drop a particular sword. Now, we want to remember to send this down. Oh, I missed it. Oh, and I didn't die. Thank goodness. So, again, connected to my statement, you position yourself off so that when you run over it. Alright, curiosity, these guys actually explode, so you're better off killing them from distance. I don't think so. Boom, boom, boom. Now, in this case, I'm actually going to put them out only because I just want them to wreak havoc. All right. So you can go down either way. You can go down through this entrance, or you can actually jump over the railing and carefully work your way down there. That'll make more sense in a moment. What you really want to do is head over this side and drop down to that shelf. This gets you lined up for I hate those messages. This gets you lined up to come through this space. That gets you lined up to come over here. To this, to this. So rune arc. All right. So from here, boom, boom. Shit, I missed. Oh no, that's gonna kill me. These, I don't know why, the grab attack that these guys have is crazy. I mean, it really is. It's insane. The room next to it, you could see the object in the background. Those guys in particular, their grab attack is nuts. And see. Alright. Can I do this? No, it's heavy load. Alright, I'm just going for the run through if I can. Oh, man. Oh, you son of a bitch. That was bullshit. That was bull crap. Look. I had killed him. It still did the whole grab attack. You saw that. That was bullpucky. All right. Oh, I'm being an idiot. I've got an even shorter shortcut that I could have been taken. Just always make sure the thing's actually here. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, this is why I'm here. Whoops. Let's not forget this guy. Seedbed curse is why I came here. Crazy, crazy. All right. Let's see. Now there should be 2 more here. Oh, Schneike. That is not what I expected. What? What? Did he just buff? Did you see that? Like, in the middle of what he was doing, he, like, self-buffed or something. Like, he had the... If he hit enough times, he gains a buff. Do you see it? It's like... And he got all red. Interesting. I wasn't taking that very seriously. I'm still not going to take it very seriously. And now I'm not going to take it seriously like this. Alright, that's one. Watching a video. Oh. 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 Okay. I know where that is. I think. And those crystallines. I hate those. Alright. That gets me the 5 that I wanted. First, we go back to Table of Lost Grace. Hey, Richard, bad advice. Ha! Oh, hold on. Alright. Back here.
You have felt I can smell it. Apparently mine was a brief going trapped in it. What in the pox? Trapped in this suit. I can get in the pox.
Alright. Now I want to go back to Underground Roadside. I don't have much time left. I'm going to try and get as much of this done as I can. Just FYI. What? Horseshit. What? What? Come on. There we go.
For generations to go,
All right.
I am the
You
Dawn
unlock it.
a scourge upon the living. Who? I've been ill. I will just to be hell be good. Just to be sure hell be good. Just to be hell be good.
All right. I don't want to have to run through all that crap again. So we are doing a... Hollow, no. I'm level 400 approximately. I don't think it will even let us join. And I'm actually almost out of time. Are you on a PC or are you playing on a console? Huh. Yeah, I'm on a PC. I can only play with other PC people. It's not my choice. It's the rules. It's a bummer. Outer Mountain. Uh-oh.
I will kill you and defile your corpse. Then the pox will truly be gone.
What? Bullshit. I call bullshit. Wait, did he just die from death buildup? The hell was giving him death buildup? I don't understand. What was giving him death buildup? I mean, I'm not complaining. Except the whole... That was crazy. Alright, so what does that mean? Do I need to go back down to... Normally the crab shack guy is there. Oh, I did not... The crab did it. Thank you for letting me know. I never knew that. That's interesting. Alright, is he back here? He is...
That you wore despite that no one has succeeded. How? That you are... It is my... You defile my flesh with again and until a cursed ring coalesces. Countless I and soon the hundreds will be reborn cursed. A few of those will be born just like me. They're rotten fools. Michael, give it your blood until it could.
Alright, now... Back down here. No. So, people keep saying that, and I can't disagree, Daniel. My one comment is many of the fights that I've done in this new game sure feel harder, but that could also be the build that I'm using. The build is designed to be Consort Radon and not much else. It's a pretty specialized build. I tried an archer run. I could not... I just could not make it work. Oh, it's all gone. Well, that's weird. Alright.
Okay. Along with it.
No, 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 no. You can keep going. No, I'm in NG+8. I'll... It just... What I was told, or what I've read, is that +8 is the same as +7. +7 is simply when it continues getting harder. Well, why did I get 5 seedbed curses? That's weird. Oh, I haven't burned the tree yet. That's right. I got sidetracked. Why a 5? And two different locations have 2 of them. Huh, that's funny. Oh well. Alright. It is time for a fire giant, and I don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Anyone? Nothing? Okay. Alright. I'm going to stop here, but I'm going to stream for a few more minutes, because I can. There's nothing scary on my desktop, thank goodness. No. This is not the game I've played the most. Sadly. I probably put more hours into EverQuest than any other game. I probably put World of Warcraft would be next. From there, it would not be unreasonable to think that Elden Ring is third, but there are other possibilities that could be third.
One resident describes her horrifying experience when she first realized the complex was on fire.
This is crazy.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got me. I got